Alright. Well, we're back in Iran. We haven't been blown up yet, so haven't touched anything, haven't gone in, modified anything. This is just, it is what it is. Advanced to like a couple hours or seconds, just so I can see if it's stable. Might have been some updates or something, I don't know. Stuff like that happens. But yeah, hello. What were we doing? We were working our way up to gain some more land, and then after that, gear up for Iraq. Do what the US couldn't do in this game for some reason. They're still at war. Bush is still at war with oh, they never went to Iraq. Interesting. Still at war with Afghanistan, which is, same thing as Al Qaeda, as they would say back then. Uh, they're not going to get anywhere, so it's going to be up to me to take them out. Which I should probably do. They're fundamentalists. I can just take over. I mean, same thing. And they're not very strong at all, so I could actually just, yeah, I should actually be going for them. We have enough political power, but I think it's best if we wait until after we take over this. Yeah, a year for justification of war. That's gonna take forever. This is Hearts of Iron 4. It is modded, so it's modern day, well, 2000s setting. But yeah, I'm just gonna let it play for a little bit. Turn the music on. That works, I guess. It's not too loud. I would hope not. Nah, I'm just gonna let it play now. I'll switch it back up to 4 times the speed after a while. I just kind of want to get some more stuff, get some more surplus of items and everything. Oh, thank you. I know you don't see the vertical streams on the screen, but I do read them on my phone. So we're just going to leave it at 2. I want to get some more stuff so I can start changing up some divisions, gearing up for more armies, maybe get some technicals out there. We're not making tanks yet, so we're building some factories. After that's done, some rails as well. I'm going to start building military factories and then start making tanks. We don't actually have any designs for that yet, so we're not researching any tank-related stuff. So we'll work on that, and then yeah, maybe get up to here with some of these, get some advanced. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Get some upgrades at least for our weaponry. And yeah, I'm gonna go turn on the lighter. Check the fan. It's not that hot, but you never know. All right. Suffice to say, no model today. I think it's better if on the mainstream anyway. I don't really use a model on these types of games. Speed it up now. I'll keep that on. Just because it obstructs a little bit of the view, you know? It's a game where you kind of want to see everything. So, let's keep that in mind. Start working on this. And I don't mind keeping all this. We're not losing any stability based on anything, so I can probably take this off, although we're getting war support, so that's fine. Weekly stability, I mean, this guy might have to go. We're actually making enough political power to be on our own. And I'm not going to worry too much about espionage, because it's one of the weakest parts of the game, to be honest with you. Monthly population, this actually seems a lot better. So I might go for the Minister of Immigration. And then this mod doesn't really have much in the way of like research from the later, more recent updates. So it's also not something I'm worried about. Volunteers is also something it isn't really worth doing. Where was the world map? Not the world map, the what do you call it? Not in research, it should be here. The country list. Where's that at? Open country list. So we can kind of see if we're working with anybody similar, fundamentalists. The Dutch, Pakistan, Nigeria, the Arab Emirates, and the Vatican, obviously. So not much in the way of allies. That actually kind of sucks. Might look at the Dutch. Get some trade and like some access probably going with that. Media censorship. Where was that? Right there. Nice. Got a bunch of stuff from that. Alright, so China is... We have good relations with China. I'm not mad at that. Wow, these are really good buffs right here. God. Universal healthcare. Do they have any descriptions or anything I can read? It's auto-saving, I think. No, they haven't actually polished that. That's actually kind of sucks. Chinese air bases, and then Russian stuff. You kind of want to get... We can't do Kurdistan yet. I mean, yeah, okay, we did it. Never mind. Hezbollah is the stuff that I'm doing, and then the Houthis. I don't know how you would say that reliably, but we're going to do that. Kind of want to know what... Do we care about this right now? Not really. Get that one done. And that's going to allow us to, like, subvert some of this stuff here, which will be pretty useful later on. So we can get some puppets going. Yep. Gonna have to do all of this stuff here. That cost a lot too, which kind of sucks. Can't do more policies. I'm gonna close some of these so they're not taking up space. Could get some more oil, but not right now. We're making a bit more political power. So this game is a whole lot of like waiting around, so you know, just take care if you're waiting for like a bunch of action to happen or something like that. Oh god, you better not crash when I zoom in. It is sometimes fixed, like I've had matches where, or playthroughs modded where zooming in a certain area of the map would just automatically crash. Doesn't really matter now. I think it's because I switched over to DirectX 11. So it's not really an issue right now, I think. Hopefully no crashes. It happened last time. Again, I hope it's not going to happen now. I still have to do all these anyway. This one's in case of a civil war, I think, or a coup. If it goes wrong. We really just need to have... was it Jordan? Lebanon? We just need to have Lebanon be fundamentalist. Or Islamic. Same thing. I don't know why they use fundamentalist. It's just like a catch-all term for religious leadership. Could have just gone with that, but you know. We'll just do all of them. And then keep waiting for now. So I can go ahead and start looking at some of this. Because we're using trucks for quite a lot of things. And we have artillery, not much else, really. Unfortunately. We are making UAVs. I don't have any naming conventions for anything. So, my bad on that. Pretty cool, that sounded like a Star Wars track for a minute. I had to take out Bella Ciao from the music list because that actually got me a copyright strike. Or claim. Same difference. Thankfully, the rest of the music tracks are not copyrighted. At least I think so. We haven't heard all of them, but... Just looking at my phone. I want to use multi-role planes, but I think that's going to have to come in later when we have more factories to actually do something. But what I can do, because we have nuclear submarines. We don't have the technology to fully harness nuclear power, but we've got nuclear submarines. Yeah, just give me... None of these really matter. Just do fish or Greek gods, I guess. Doesn't matter, like I said. We're doing the rating ship manufacturer. Everything else is fine. And it's the same hull. I think that's how it works, so I can just refit the ones we have now. But don't do that. There you go. We're just going to focus on submarines. Anything else is a waste of time, basically. Not a lot of support equipment. That's always an issue. Always. So, could we get some basic recon? 10 for each division, or I guess brigade in this case. Division is pretty large. Brigade, I mean, the name convention is usually for the number of troops in whatever you're talking about, but wow, this one's pretty loud. Might have to turn down the music a little bit at some points. I think this is fine though. I wanted to put some technicals in there, but I think again it will be fine. Alright, we'll worry about the Houthis later. We're not going to attack the American bases just yet. I don't want to be on their bad side, like, right away. Let's go ahead and get these out of the way as well. That whole tree is pretty good. I like it. Anything about recycling centers? Sure, I guess. This is for Yemen. Where in the hell is Yemen? I should know this. Geography. Because, you know, I like geography and shit, but I don't know where the hell Yemen is. Realistically. I don't think it's here, because this is Jordan. Yeah. Wow, am I stupid right now? Oh god, this isn't going to help. I can't see because no, that's not it. Okay, well, I'll just have to guess where that's it. I can't see this because the chat's in the way, so I had to move for a second. Let's see. It's not here. No, it's Armenia, Azerbaijan, and a bunch of other garbage in the middle. Where the hell? It's got to be bordering the Middle East or somewhere close. I can't be this stupid. Well, whatever. I'll worry about that later. We're still working on Lebanon. Doing pretty good. It's going down quickly? I would hope not, because I'm going to be wasting a whole lot of... Okay. It's going down by 0.04 points. The amount of fundamentalism. Where the hell is Yemen? Can't be one of these little garbage heaps. Geopolitically, I don't mean to disrespect actual Arab nations. We're friends of all peoples here. In the game, though, different. Oh, wow. The DPRK is doing stuff. Kim Jong-il. I don't know if it's historical, or I don't even know when it actually happened that Kim Jong-il came in. I don't even know when Kim Jong-un was coming in or coming up. You got me beat on that. But they usually don't last. And they're usually... Oh, wow. Who the hell? You're gonna have to give me a second there. Who the hell is this? Born in Osaka, Japan. Who? Emigrated to the DPRK in 1962, when able to be incorporated into the mainstream DPRK society because she was from Japan, obviously. Meeting with Kim Jong-il allowed her to step into central politics as DPRK. Or DPK, I don't know why I keep saying DPRK, that's like the more current thing. Assassination of Kim Jong-il by democratic revolutionaries. This is some alt history, cool, like, hidden stuff. I wouldn't mind doing that at some point, playing North Korea. I've tried it, it's just very hard. Especially if, like in the Civil War. Although market liberal and fascist, I think they will be alright. Usually China joins in. I don't like this alliance though. That's so disgusting. Every time South Korea goes down that path. And it always happens. It's supposed to be random, but not really, for some reason. Gotta make anti-air at some point, but there's no actual plane presence in the Middle East besides the US. It's not something you really have to worry about. What else? What else? Militia can stay. All that can stay. Might as well power up a little bit of the garrisons. I haven't made any yet to like defend ports and coastlines or anything. Oh, we'll do that at some point. Get a bunch of infantry equipment. Still waiting on more trucks. We're making 10 a month. 10 a day. Okay, so it's all daily stuff. Alright, the Danish. Communists, okay, you don't care anymore, you know. Fundamentalism, who's to say we can't unite? We're all Abrahamic religions here. Well, derivatives. Let's just agree to disagree. We just call our gods different things and value different things. But at the end of the day, we're not so different. Just so happens that one religion is more weak than the other. Right now, anyway. If we're talking about 1100s, it's a different question, different era, different power balances. I'd like to top off army number 3. So I want to see how many I can get away with. Not a lot. Running out of motorized pretty quickly. 1, 2, 3. Nope. There we go. 24. Now we can make that difference in the time it takes to train them. Probably buy them too. Anybody selling anything? Nice. Anything actually interesting? Pakistan, I'm not at odds with Pakistan or anything. Al-Shabaab. Who is this? What country is this? What the hell am I looking at? Anyway. I get some stuff from Pakistan, I guess. Some Cold War anti-tank, why not? Support equipment, I mean, I guess we can take it off their hands. Some trains. Trains always take forever to make. That's fine. So that gives us some air bases, or just 4, and some Chinese diplomacy. I think China, maybe Russia, will be my greatest allies, and I'm going to move my chat because I actually can't see. I'm going to put this down here because, again, I can't see anything from this stuff right here. Conspiracies, do not care. Stability, next. We are halfway through. May of 2005. I was going to say something else. So in about half a year, or yeah, half a year. Anything else happening? Might as well strengthen some of this. I guess, why not? Still working on this though. You're really gonna take forever to get more factories. I think that's a big issue with playing kind of shitty. Wow, forgot you were doing that. Pretty shitty countries in the game anyway. Iran isn't exactly weak by any means nowadays. Eritrea, do not care. Can't do anything with this right now. We need a lot of political power. It's not very fun. Where the hell is Yemen, dude? It's like I'm drawing a giant blank. I can't be this stupid. Alright? It's not here. It's not gonna... Okay. Like, I don't... Is it the Baltics? No. See, I'm not tripping. Okay, it can't be in the Mediterranean. Dude, where the hell is Yemen? Am I really doing this right now? It's not in Africa. It's not in the Middle East. Because we got Israel, Palestine, Jordan. Why does that look different? Oh. We were looking at it differently. It's not Syria, obviously. Yet Iraq, Kurdistan is gone. All this garbage up here, realistically. Kazakhstan's probably one of the only important ones. Wow, is that loud? Okay, this is actually gonna bother me, so... Okay. Don't tell me it's gonna have a dumb name like Republic of or whatever. It's gonna make this a whole lot difficult to actually look at. Agent captured. I really hate that part of the game. Russian declared war. Oh my god. I'm gonna look at that on a bit. Turn that down, Jesus. Like right there. Should have looked up what Yemen is. Nationalism. Okay. So that means... Where is it at? Nationalism. Man, I really am stupid right now. I can't find it. And it is nationalist. Karen. Wow, I actually can't find it. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, Middle East. Maybe this'll help. No. Doesn't. Okay, you can't see this on vertical, but I'm looking for Yemen under the country list. Why am I like this? Oh my god. How is Lebanon doing? Not very good. Sending in a spy or something would be much better. But again, I can't do much about that. Get some better trucks. That's the backbone of our country. Well, of Pyongyang. Interesting. Wow, they ganged up on... They really ganged up on the poor revolutionary forces Now we're stuck with these idiots. And these morons. Great. Any wars that would matter? The never-ending war on terror? Not really. They shouldn't join anything, please. This is the one mod where anybody can join any faction, which makes me sad. Wow. Interesting. How much longer do I have? 12th of May. Not even 2005 yet. Alright. Trade interdiction. Just gonna keep looking just cause we're already here. Europe? Forgot what the flag looked like. It was a three color horizontal flag. It's none of those. So Africa? Didn't have a bunch of random colors, I know that. And it wasn't in the Middle East. It'd be really weird if it was actually like a region and not actually a country in the game. But I don't think that's the case because it's clearly giving me a name of it. What the hell was it called? Let me get this out of the way. Some better anti-tank. Republic of Yemen. Should have been going by that first. Country, there you go. Republic. Oh wow, it's not here. It's not here. What the hell? It's not down here either. And it's by ABCs. What, did the country die already? Did I not read that it's gone and I can't? No. What the hell? What the hell's going on around here? Well, surprising, but fascist. Wow. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of planes. Oh, we don't have the factories right. We're not even making planes yet. We don't even have planes. We're making a lot of motorized. That's good. Great. We don't have any planes. God damn it. Autosave driving me insane. It's not what I wanted there. Back to full strength on that. I think we almost bought everything. What are we being taxed on? Deal with the nationalists. Oh, right, we're still doing that. The market contract's fine. We're trading for some stuff. I'll look at that. I can probably speed up a little bit. What are we being taxed on? Totalitarian. Low taxes. That's going to stay. Economic depression. Nothing I can do about that. It's not actually going away. Like, I quite literally can't do anything about that. Maybe if I go here? Because none of these take off economic depression. From what I could tell. So we're just stuck with that debuff. I think that's one of the weakest parts of the mod as well, is just a bunch of debuffs you can't actually get rid of sometimes. And I don't see how to fix it. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, I gotta do stuff with this, but that's all for like other stuff anyway. Doing pretty good on everything though. You can't complain. Got another technology slot. Some good friendship with Russia. Let's get this out of the way. This is all for like, oh, might as well get the auto targeting system. May or may not use it, but you never know. Wow, that was quick. We're on the right track to getting more trucks. Yeah, it's not going down fast enough. So I think this might be a little bit of a waste of time. It's going down really fast. By like 0.05. That's not very good. Slightly. Gotta get the communists down. It's also going up. Gotta find a way to do something about that. At the end of the day, I could just take him over. I don't really care. I don't exactly want peace in this playthrough. The Sudan. Who cares? So that being said, I think we'll leave diplomacy for the back burner. Maybe when I have more spies as well, I can start putting in more propaganda. You know, some Islamic propaganda in there. So I think we'll do that. I'll save for some of these, get some more stuff. What am I wasting a factory on? Some rubber. Damn. No. I don't know what they're gearing up for, but I don't want to know because I'm going to go after them afterwards. What was I going to look at? I already forgot. Right. Rubber. Got aluminum and steel. That's not very good. How much do we need? Quite a bit. Okay, well, you know what's fine. Indonesia can take it. Malaysia. Anybody... Any new stuff going on? Not really. Same thing. Could use some more aluminium. Good for them. It's kind of want to see reactionary fundamentalist. Yeah, I could help them, but there's no world tension. That actually kind of sucks. There's a policy that lets you do stuff with that, but I don't need it. Might as well get this one. Okay, intelligence, attrition, combined arms, regrouping, commando, infantry, artillery, armored, entrenchment. Entrenchment, because you never know when we might be on the defensive. Lebanon wants to buy shit. That's the thing. No. If you're gonna keep being communist, you're not getting anything out of me. We did the healthcare reform. I think. Let's get the atomic age. What the hell? Egypt is nationalist. I'm not going to use any of these. Usually you max out everything but the naval tactics. So it's not really a problem. Industrial research speed. Anything else? I might as well get these out of the way. Okay, Iraq against Iraq. Oh, Saddam is back. What the hell? I thought he died. Well, there was never an invasion from the US, so I guess it makes sense. Whoever wins, I do not care. There's no nationalist or fascist faction, so it's fine by me. We don't like how there's little focus trees like India or Pakistan. I mean, I guess they're not really like a focus. And I don't mean this, I mean like a focus for the dev team. Personally, I think this is kind of weak. It's like a little thing there compared to other countries like Guyana. India, in my opinion, is too... Okay, well, I have the generic tree for India, apparently. Kinda? It's got its own thing, but it's also mixed with, like, the generic tree. I don't know why. Also, ill. But... it's no Germany, of course. Which, I don't think... Thank God it didn't do all this. Because, Jesus Christ. And then the actual, like... Yeah, everything else is normal. Like, who thought of that? Maybe it's a bug. I don't want to know. Submarine, everything is fine. I don't... Ballistic submarine? I still don't know what that is about. I mean, I'll research it just to play around with it. Some radar stations. They got the better trucks, finally. Some anti-tank. I'll worry about everything. We don't have much. No factories, no nothing. We're just building everything up. So, it's just taking forever, really. It's going to be May, so we'll have war soon. Thankfully, and then we can start looking at different areas to attack. Might as well get the better technical. Get the better Nissan. Get the Ford trucks out of the way. Can I please look at things in peace? Okay, Iraq. Dummy here won. Awesome. Cool. Did I not do this? There you go. If you're Somali and have to take all those clan states, it's going to take like a year to get war goal on a clan. Where the hell is Somalia? I know the Congo's in the middle. Sudan, Ethiopia, and all that shit. You know what? It doesn't matter. But yeah, things like that, I mean, we're Islamic, and it takes a year to declare war. It's not very fun. Look at that. A year and a half. It's insane. No. Quit asking. Jesus. What the hell is that? Anyway. Let's pay attention to Africa for a little bit. They have a couple of wars. Oh, no, they don't. They actually stopped. I got him confused with Nepal and the other garbage heap. Nothing ever happens in, like, this region right here, so... Okay, whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of issues with this mod, realistically, but I mean it's playable otherwise. I mean I don't have that much of a problem that I don't feel like playing it, but there's other mods that have it beat as far as like quality goes sometimes. Like just the simple fact that it doesn't have an option to disable different ideologies in a faction is insane to me. And yeah, there's not much for me to do right now. I'm actually still waiting on this. It's May, so we'll have war in about a week. Finally. It has been a year. Might as well get the other war going. Maybe not in Iraq yet. But I do want to get rid of Afghanistan. Yes, thank you. At least give me some of that. And, not resistance, resource. Oh shit, actually I want the one with the resources. Well, I didn't play him twice. It's just the same playthrough. 2 different parts, but... put it at 1 so I can yap in peace. Iran is... It's big. It's got enough troops and resources. You can do stuff. I mean, it does. We've got a bunch of steel, tungsten. That is tungsten, yeah? Yeah. Oil, obviously. Got some chromium. Some aluminum. You can do stuff. I mean, I've only got 1 factory trading rubber, and that's about it, because that's not what we're making at all. It's got a pretty unique tree. It's not that bad. I'm going Muslim fundamentalist. It's pretty good, actually. It's pretty good buffs. Only thing I can't get rid of is economic depression, which... Fine factory output, but I really don't care about having that. Consumer goods, 10%. But there's no factories, so you're going to be stuck building factories like a dumbass this whole time. We've been in the same building tree, or queue, for the last 5 years, you know? Only through, like, focuses that is what I've gotten some of these military factories from. That's it. Maybe if I had played a different ideology, maybe it would have been better. Who knows? I just kind of wanted to go a little bit kind of historical, kind of not. Let's get this out of the way. They're not going to join any faction. If they do, I'm ending stream. Because that is the dumbest fucking thing in this mod. And they shouldn't have anything, so, you know, just get in there. Shoot the hell out of them. If they have any planes, I'll be extremely surprised. They do. Wow. You like to play from the ground... From the ground up, I'm assuming, is what you said? In most games except modern day ones, simply because of justifications? Yeah. Again, it takes forever to do stuff. I tried Luxembourg because it had a good tree in Road to 56, but... It's hard playing really tiny countries. I hate it sometimes. It's doable, it just takes forever. That's not something I like doing in Paradox games, is waiting around for hours not doing anything at all. So unless you're playing a major country, just, yeah. You're not going to be able to do anything at all in the game for quite a while. We're going to hold off on the American bases for a while, so just give me this research speed. Yeah, they can die for all I care. I just want the resources, which is a little bit of oil and rubber. Just let them get into position and then attack. But yeah, I think it happens because they don't put as much effort into the tiny countries, obviously. This mod has been going on for a while, so you would think they'd have a little bit more quality control, I guess, or more content added, but not really. And there's a lot of inconsistencies and stuff. I mean, I know they're probably not going for like a one-to-one real world, but I think they are. And sometimes they do a really good job, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they make dumbass changes for no reason, but I'm not a dev, so what do you want me to do? But yeah, I will give it that the generic focus tree for a lot of little countries is actually pretty good. The ones that they didn't actually put any effort into. Because this is fine. It's like a in-between, middling focus tree, whatever. But you go to something like this. This is the generic tree, and it's actually pretty good. It gives you the chance to do a bunch of stuff. But yeah, if I had to play a mod, it wouldn't be this, though. I just like it because it's the best one for me as far as modern day goes. If anything, I would play Road to 56. That's the one I always go to. It's got more content. It's a bit more quality, I guess. And it's also got better options. Specifically, the one that doesn't allow different ideologies to join the same faction. That's the big thing for me. Okay, well, you can all go back to defending the nation. And we're doing borders. I can take this off now. Oh well. I don't know if I'm gonna go for Afghanistan. There's nothing there for me to care about. Was it B or... Yeah, B. Tajikistan, I don't care. I mean, yeah, if I was playing on my own, I would use the console. I don't really mind, but it's very finicky sometimes too, but it's also gotten me out of crashes in the main game, but I mean, I'm fine with it. I like just sitting here talking and then building up the nation. You know, I'm making... Look at some aluminum. I'm making Iran great again. Legally, you know. Again, this track is... The beginning sounds like a Star Wars John Williams track. And I don't want to catch that claim. What the hell is going on here? Yamasaki. Not gonna be political. I mean, when are they ever political in the real world? All I gotta do is say Iraq has weapons of mass destruction. I can just go in. It's not gonna take as long as it did for the US, which was a couple days, but... Like, well... 3/4 of a year is good enough for me, to be honest with you, but... the problem is I can't actually go for Iran right away. Oh, they've actually got less than before. They must have lost troops in the Civil War. But they've got planes. That's the issue that I have. I don't have any anti-air. I'm not making any. Let's divert some of the technical stuff and make a bunch of drones. Gotta get some aluminium back. Russia, my good friend. Realistically. The hell is this? I feel like I'm in an old 80s horror movie. First nuclear reactor, Bushak 1. Off-map nuclear reactor. Look, all I'm saying is nuclear deterrents work. You know? And the entire world signed a treaty on nuclear, well, everything, except for one country in this region. One major, quote-unquote, first world country. And I don't have to tell you which one it is, but it's the one that's crying the most recently. And in the past 60 years or so. So as far as nuclear stuff in Iran goes, I don't want to hear it. In the game, though, we're going nuclear. Might as well just do all this stuff. I mean, naval is so useless, but I want planes at some point, so... Gonna need some more air bases bordering Iran as well. Oh, we have this, actually. Yep. Have a good one. I always appreciate anybody stopping by. Doesn't really matter what I play. I mean, as long as you enjoy what it is on the screen, that's fine by me. It's a pretty good track. I won't lie to you. How many are we making? 3 a week. It's good enough for me. Battlefield support. Yeah, we're never getting Lebanon. We're gonna have to take it by force. Eventually. Nobody's gonna ever touch Iraq. They don't want anything to do with the fascist party. And the Imperial Iraq. So. How are we doing? Truck-wise. Decent enough. The Shanghai Pact. Oh boy, that's a thing. What am I looking at? What was I gonna do? Shit. Alright, well, I can sell the stuff I got from this place. It's garbage. That's already being sold. So, we can sell these Cold War equipments. Are we making? What? No, we have modern equipment. We're just upgrading it. But how many of it actually is? It's the KH. Yeah, the KH. So we're making... Wow, we don't actually have any. Because we're upgrading. What the hell does this mean? I know we're upgrading it. Why don't we have any? Huh. It's odd. I know we only got one factory on it, but still. When did we get that? Oh, from here, probably. Put it on that. That's kind of odd. That we don't have any. It says we're upgrading, but according to the logistics, we don't have any. We've got the old model, the KL. That's the Cold War model. Making 85 units a week in one line. Yeah, we're making more. I guess it's upgrading the ones already on the field, or I don't know. Let's see. Let's keep selling then. Yep, thank you. Sell about... No. Sell about 10K. Sounds good. I need everything else besides the BMP. Tanks. Wow, they had tanks. Obviously, we're not selling everything else. Light mechanized can go. And then the planes as well. Oh my god, we're doing a lot. Yeah, the planes can go. This will help the economy a little bit. Whoever's buying, if they are. Russian bombers, Chinese CAS. Who are we closer to? China, probably. Yeah. Let's get them from Russia. I don't want to get on their bad side. We'll just sell the bombers anyway. Well, this track is pretty good. I like that. Some more aluminium, so we're not wasting time on trading factories. Romania, Bulgaria, yep. Little countries joined the EU. Better our trucks. Might as well start bettering this. What are we doing? Anti-tank. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Don't have a name for anything. I haven't actually thought about it. Uganda, awesome. Good for them, I guess. Additional machine guns and a 5 production cost. Isn't too bad. The speed, I wish it wasn't that low, though. Reliability as well, but gonna put reinforced panels on our Toyota. You know? No naming conventions yet. I don't think it really matters too much. Tanks. Might as well just start working on the tanks as well. Get some models going. This looks like, well, it's giving us a name, a pre-made name, so could just go with that. Medium armament, smoothbore cannon, or rifled cannon. Smoothbore it is. I don't think this actually matters. This is really auto targeting system is the same. Auto targeting system is the same thing as the autoloader. Smoke launchers. Some armor skirts. Is it because we're using this? A diesel? It's already fast enough as it is. Do you even need armor? Go for the composite. It lowers the speed though. Don't lose much using reactive armor, so let's get the T-72. Sure, China. Anything else? We'll just keep making UAVs. Why not? No, still not making the KH. Surprising. I can always just check the divisions on their own. As far as trucks, I don't think we'll be fine for another 24 of this. Yeah, not really. The math isn't really mathing. But I don't know. I don't have enough to make anything else. All I can do is get a good enough strengthened force of what we do have. So let's add in. Logistics wouldn't be too bad. Engineering, maybe. You know, we're in a pretty shit area, so I think some logistics wouldn't be too bad. And then we'll strengthen it up a little bit with some more infantry. Again, we can't really run with much, so we're doing the best we can with what we got. With the Russian bombers. Might use those. Oh, we can do all of these, actually. Let me finish this. We've already done all that, so let's go back here. Let's get some free planes, why don't we? Said infiltration or assault. I won't be using light mechanized or mechanized or any of that. Just tanks. Not a lot of leg infantry either. But all the other stuff does seem pretty good for me. Nice. Some foreign allies is always good. Factory-wise is still pretty bad. Anybody selling in bulk? Not really. I get some more trucks from Pakistan. Why not? Double our income of trucks. Did I do that yet? No. Oman still wants war. I think we should be good enough to like hit Iraq at some point. Let's see. What are the more important regions? Kirkuk? Is that where they have it? Yeah. What is that? Mosul? Yeah, I do want the oil. What is this region? Okay, you're not really helping. Yeah, might as well take Babylon. Anything that really borders me, and I'll take that port too. Oh, I had to sneeze. Oh, what is this port? Basra. I'll take that. I'll take everything. Thank you. Saladin. Won't take that. I mean, I can't take much. Realistically. So those and those. Going down this. The Arab Emirates. Arabia. Doesn't really justify a war goal time. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just go down this list. Whatever. The US is not going to come down here, so who gives a shit? You're still becoming super communist, so forget you. Oh, I thought we got the bombers from Russia. No, we got UAV. Okay. Well, thank you, I guess. Russians didn't give me shit. My own UAVs. Won't be using any of that. Save up in political power. You know what? Forget Afghanistan. We're taking it over. It's a big blip on my face right now, and I want to get rid of it. I don't even care how much land I take. As we gear up to finish up the one tree right here, so we can get some of that justify war goal time, minus 50%. And power up a little bit more here. Wow. Did I really take up that much? You're all kind of spread out, so don't really need too much to take out Afghanistan, though. A lot of command power, too. That's the most I've ever seen, personally. Sure, Russia. You're not really fighting anything, but sure. Some aluminium. Keep working on the industry. Anything else? Like special? Nothing? There's nothing going on, really, in the world. I think I'll keep these planes along with my UAVs, because Iraq does have a couple hundred planes, so might need these. I'll just get these last ones, go back to the other political tree, and then work down on that. Big Air Force, sure. Anything new with the world? Not really. It's pretty garbage. As it is. Wow. Okay. Don't know who that is. Or that guy. The Congo's doing stuff. Good for them, I guess. We do have subs all over the place. We might as well have some allies here and there. Nobody else is fundamentalists. Interesting. The Nigerian Emirate. Okay. Well, it's something. I'm not gonna say no to more allies abroad. Ideologically, anyway. Dude, where the hell is Yemen? Every time I think about it, it's like, what the hell? Let me try a search one more time. I can't be this dumb. No, it doesn't even show up on that. It's not like a region or anything. I can search. Man, I'm just arming China here for no reason. What am I looking at? It says Republic of Yemen, so... But it wasn't showing up here. Middle East? No. Asia. Nothing. It's so weird. So many republics, too. Well, anyway. This one might be a short one, too. Well, it's only been 3 years, probably, in-game. All we've done is take over here and then, like, upgrade a little bit of our army and our economy, really. We'll take over Afghanistan, and then I think I'll leave it at that. Just gonna do a lot more Stellar Blade after this. Gotta figure out where I'll sneak in some more of this playthrough. Any odd happenings around here? Not really. It all looks kind of the same. And I do say kind of. Well, that's a problem. Russia doesn't have a faction. Thankfully. They're not guaranteed. They're not guaranteeing anybody right now. It's good enough for me. You would think the AI would start guaranteeing stuff. I know I took them off, the pre-game guarantees, but you'd think they'd actually use their own, you know? Oh, well, China is doing it. It's probably just a focus thing, though. We can forget about that for now. Get a little bit more factories. Slowly but surely, we're kind of getting there. I'll worry about adding more to the queue once we have more factories. Once they're all done, really. I'll start adding stuff to build. It's going to take forever, but it's Gonna do something. What do you mean? We're uniting everything under one banner. That's stabilized to me. Afghanistan is next. It's just taking a while until I can go full jihad. Which won't be for another year and a half. You know I'm definitely supporting Hamas. I mean, Palestine. I don't think I can say that on YouTube. Yeah, we never did finish that match. You'll have to tell me when you'd like to do that. Oh, Hamas is an actual place in the mod right now. It wasn't there before, but I guess it, you know, there was an event or a script. Social Democrat, ew, first off. Give it the docking rights for Gaza. That is very European of you. Motorized. Not motorized. But I won't say anything. Oh, wow. Wait, that's a mechanized. Don't care. Don't need it. Alright, we got the signal company. I will actually use that. And then let's better some of those. Did I... Yeah, engineer. Could get some field hospital stuff, maybe. Or just give him recon. Yeah, just give him recon. And artillery. Make my militia great again. Because once we start going full jihadi, we're gonna need to defend this big FN region at some point. But I kind of went apeshit with some of the trucks, so yeah. How are we looking? Who needs the trucks, actually? Why are you all crying about no trucks? Well, I guess tiny bits are needed. That's fine. Yeah, so we do have KHs. They're just not registering because we just have so many fucking weapons from other AK variants that we're just stuck upgrading forever. I got a bunch of UAVs, finally. Enough to cover this area right here, at least. Tanatuva, if I can remember where the hell that is. I'm assuming it's like somewhere in Russia, but I forgot. There's not much I'd like to do. Limited exports. I like the buffs. Research speed is up. We've already got pretty good research speed, but I don't mind taking it down a little bit more. The Danish, good on them, I guess. As long as we get more resources, but at the same time, I don't know. We can still get more aluminium from this. I'm going to save up some power so I can get to the Hamas decisions. Wow, you're stupid. Oh wait, you're a communist. Same thing. Let's go ×4 speed. Halfway through July 2006. What? 2007 it should be. Huh. Lebanon can cry. Yeah, July 2006. It's actually not that far off. Surprising. We can put some of our planes to the test. Some of our imports. Some of these attack planes. What is that? Oh, that's fine. Don't care. Some logistic strikes as well. Put them on that. Is that closer? Yeah. Now we can reach the entirety of Afghanistan, and they don't have anything to actually counter me, so. Not even any little SAM sites here and there like you would think. Okay. So we're pretty bad with the US. Boo-hoo. France is stupid as usual. They're not a third world brown country yet, like in the real world. But they might get there. Europe is looking pretty shit, to be honest with you, so I'm not really paying attention to it. Austria doesn't exist anymore. Bush is hating me a little bit. Terrorist menace. Telling you, we'll upgrade everything as soon as we have all the factories that I put on the queue. So we can have at least maybe 2 lines, if my math is mathin'. Or 3.5, maybe. But yeah. 9/11 event actually didn't do much. They still declared war in Afghanistan, but they never went after Iraq in 2003. If anything, that works for me, because, well, they weren't going to do anything to begin with, but Iraq is all for the taking. And it doesn't seem like they're building up too much. Wow, we got our spy back. Surprising. Doesn't really help me, though. At all. If I could have one more spy, I can start turning Lebanon into a puppet through propaganda. Not unheard of in the real world. Back in like the 90s or 80s. It's only April. Getting close. 100 days. Still need trucks though. Surprised we're not actually making that many. Somehow. Give me more anti-tank. Why not? I think I made Russia historical on purpose. There's no point in playing if Putin is not in the lead. And he's a nationalist. What is this? What the hell did they do? Oh, that's new. Huh, that is new. Never saw that. It's like they revamped the Putin tree. Or the entire tree, actually. I don't remember any of this. Surprisingly. That's worth playing in its own playthrough, like maybe alone or a different stream. 'Cause that's actually pretty cool. It's too bad Russia is fucking massive and it's obnoxious to manage the entirety of like half the map. Alright, Shiite militias. What can I do about Hamas, though? You can go away because I don't know where Yemen is, because, again, I don't know where fucking Yemen is. Israeli-Palestine. Ew, first of all. It's a puppet. Yeah, the only time Russia would have crashed a game, I would think, is like base game when it goes civil war. It lags the game, but it's only for a few seconds. It's crazy though. You're not even close to being fundamentalist. I don't even know what you're trying to do. Social Democrat? It's going up slowly. I can probably offset that somehow. What do you mean nationalists? They're not nationalists. They're not going for that either. So it wouldn't really make sense to work on that. Odd. But I could literally just take them away from Israel, so there's no restrictions. It just has to be fundamentalist. Got the aluminum. We can free up that factory. And we should have a nuclear factory. Free. I don't know why it's not showing up here as, you know, just being there. We should have gotten one from the choice that we made. It gives us a free off-map nuclear plant. I mean, if I had the full DLC list, I would play base game, but I don't, so. There we go, new spy. Now I can actually start doing stuff. More important one is Palestine. Nice. Without a port either, which sucks. So they're kind of stuck there. I can only just help them slightly. What am I looking at? Propaganda, is it? No, it's boost ideology. Fundamentalist. Yeah, if I were to stream again, it'd most definitely... Wow. Wow, okay. It would most definitely be back to World War II and just play Germany or something like that. Again, just be ahistorical, but, you know, have fun actually playing a game with a major country. With the great uncle, Mustache, and all the other peoples. Even if I go against the Arabian Republic, I'd have to go through somewhere. So I'm going to have to go through Iraq eventually, one way or the other. How long would it take? Forever. Okay, never mind. Forget that. Okay, Syria beat me to the punch. But Palestine is not going to join because they're just a puppet, I guess. They seem to be in good relations, so should be okay. But yeah, apparently, you know, just saying anything relating to they have weapons of mass destruction is cause enough to shoot the missiles right at us. This is about Iraq. None of this matters because I'm gonna eat Iraq whole, absorb it into the Persian Empire, basically. The Islamic Empire. The Saudis are going to come after Iraq. I gotta have a way through. I only have submarines. I don't have marines or anything like that. Oh wow, now they're fighting Palestine. That sucks. But I can go for Afghanistan. I can do what the US couldn't. Now, this sucks though because if they take Palestine, which I hope not, even if they do take it, as long as it still stands as Palestine, I can absorb it as a puppet, so that's fine. Fine by me. Israel might hold. I think that's the issue as well. if I can just take Palestine and then work something out, I'll take... This will all be under one banner, which is, you know, the Lord's banner. I don't really want to say too much, because then I'll be the one actually getting death threats. But you know, love our Muslim brothers here. They're not weak like the Christian West. Anything else? No. Gonna save up political power. Al-Qaeda has got to go. Quite literally gone. Because they're all fighting their brothers here, being morons. For 6 years now. Like, yeah, they don't have anything. They're gonna lose everything because they don't have shit defending. That's the power of a two-front attack. Only one front's just there for a diversion, really. Still can't figure out what this pentagon like symbol means. Like, what's it matter compared to like the circle? Is it like a city assault? Is that what it is? It's gotta be at this point. But yeah, this won't last that long. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be taking all of Afghanistan. But I think the Republic might take a little bit. I got some factories from that too. Might as well just take all that. I forgot you can do that. We're starving for factories of any kind, really. Do these, like, wear out? No, that's good. Actually, I hate when they just go away. Yeah, Puerto Rico is a... PR is an actual, like, puppet here. As it is in real life, obviously. And you can kind of tell the Afghanis haven't built any railways because my troops are dying slowly. I'll worry about railways once we have factories, of course. No point in it now. Where are you going? It's like they stop for a second and immediately forget what the hell they're doing. Is this like their last bastion or something? Oh, it looks like Russia's doing anti-Ukraine activities before the actual real world bullshit. Kabul falls, and I think it should be it. Now it's just a waiting game. Wow, you're really gonna make me do this, huh? Alright then. I'll be taking that. No, you don't. I will also be taking that. Very funny. But, wow. I didn't take a bowl. Shit, I didn't see that. Oh, well. Okay, I think we're going to be gearing up to make some National Guard and then worry about everything else later. Let's make a united front here against Russia. Take that away. Thorough planner. Max planning. When the hell was this here? I don't remember that. Russia's doing fine though. Ukraine is just a little blip. The Jerusalem Accords. Okay, maybe I have to look at that. You know. This is something that did happen before. Russia would incite a rebellion and civil war, and then they'd go for Crimea. They kind of annexed it. You know, they just joined the Russian Federation. And then next, we'll see what they do with Ukraine. What the hell's going on with Israel? Why are they still alive? Boy, isn't that the question. How's Palestine doing? Growing fine, as it should be. Fundamental. Where's my planes? Wow, they actually... I didn't take any of them down. I'm not going to use them, though. They're just in case against Iraq. Get me my UAVs ready and deployed. The Navy, I would say, is complex. But not really. It's actually pretty nice and simple. The problem is it's just useless because of how long it takes to actually get boats out unless you're a major that already has a massive dockyard industry and you already have big fleets. Kuwait? Oh, for the love of God. They made a faction? The Peninsula Shield Force. That is disgusting. But what do I expect from BB? Time to spread Allah's words. Allah's words. Well, good luck doing all that. I would say, you know, read up on what DLC you would actually want. Get the expansions, not just basic shit like tank skins or whatever. Or the music DLC or whatever. But we're not doing too bad. Let me see how many I can get away with. I'd like some 72 for the defense, obviously. Infantry equipment, support equipment. Of course, that's quite a lot. That's fine. Nothing money can't buy. China is selling back quite a lot of stuff. It's just a bunch of Cold War stuff. you never had a good PC? I mean, I kind of upgraded mine like a year ago or and a half ago. I've been able to play most things, obviously, but not Unreal Engine 5 garbage. But yeah. I've also nerfed myself because I didn't realize my second drive was a hard drive disk and not an SSD, which I thought it was this whole time. When I could be using my external 2 terabyte SSD that I thought it was going to be slower because it's external, but not really. It's actually as fast as an internal SSD. So now I'm actually even better. It's like I upgraded without actually upgrading. Otherwise, this game would be lagging like shit. Even more so than it already is. Alright, China, you got me. I'm gonna buy all your shit. I wonder if I even can take him away, because would they even go back to peace, or would I have to fight Syria at that point? Who knows? They might invite or create a faction with Iraq if I attack. Hopefully not. Oh wow, okay, they're actually... Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, well now I gotta wait for them to take out Syria so they can get out of the faction. Because there's no way I'm attacking the entirety of the Arab world. This is why it's fundamentally broken and stupid that any ideology can join a faction in this mod. That should not be a thing. Research speed and factory output goes down, but everything else goes up. It's kind of fine by me, but not really. Recruitable population, we'll have millions of people lining up. We'll also be kind of hated by the entire world. So, might as well get to trading now. Yeah, I don't know about a coup. That might actually get them killed. Although I don't think a parent is going to be able to join, so let's see what happens. Because I don't think parent countries get to join their puppet civil wars or anything like that. But I could be wrong. That's fine. Cry all you want. Wow, okay. It's so interesting right now. That's just Afghanistan. Who gives a shit? If I could have another spy, that'd be great. Just so I can put him down here a little bit. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. So now I can just do this. Yeah, that about covers the entire region. It's good enough for me. And then Lebanon doesn't exist. So there's no point in me doing that decision. Yemen is still an issue, because of course it is. Okay, well, not much for me to do. Like I said, Lebanon doesn't exist anymore, surprisingly. Syria just decided to be a bitch and attack the entire known world. Right, we got factories. Forgot about that. Anything I want to be making, probably anti-tank. Or, you know what? Anti-air. Where there? And then I can start selling some of the stuff I got. Well, the things you want to invest in is good. Well, a graphics card with about 12 gigabytes of VRAM. I think going forward, most games are going to be requiring more video RAM than ever before, unfortunately. So even me with like 8, I'm struggling. Obviously, it's stuff like Capcom having the most disgusting optimization teams ever. And their shitty, disgusting RE engine that doesn't run well on anything. But for more of the actually good stuff out there, I guess you do need more VRAM. Because you're going to start noticing that a lot of games are going to be asking for more than 8. Or you're going to be reaching that peak. Still, you want to get a good card for your money, not just a card that's just there for AI frame generation. Get something actually powerful. And read up on the differences. Because there are cards and all that, especially NVIDIA, that's like cost $1,000 more to be less powerful than something released a year before. And that's it for this side, so start building up on everything here. Just go down the line. And then, yeah, especially because games are gearing up towards Unreal Engine everything and the practice of not optimizing your games. So let's put DLSS on everything and FSR and let the AI and the graphics card handle it. We don't need to optimize our games. Why would we do that? That costs money and manpower to train people to actually work. So if you really want to get good looking games on your PC, get something that can handle everything for the next couple of years. Unless you want to be stuck using frame generation and AI tools for the rest of your life. To not only have the game play like shit, but it also look like shit. You know, that's what you're going to be stuck with in this new era of AI frame generation and like downscaling. All thanks to Epic Games and their dumbass spread of Unreal Engine for some reason. And I say that, but it has a reason, and it's money. It's like I said, it's kind of odd that in this little region here, the two major, biggest, if not the only graphics card makers in the entire world are based here. And not only are the CEOs related, but they also peddle the same bullshit. It really makes you think. I will say, thankfully, Rockstar is one of the final ones that has not chosen to just go Unreal Engine up the ass or take Epic Games money or worry about frame generation. They didn't even do that in GTA 5 and some of the later updates. So I think you should be fine playing GTA 6. If anything, Rockstar games have pretty good optimization. They're not that bad. They're still a corpo in the end, but they still know what they're doing at least. need a little bit more. But yeah, GTA 4 was like decades ago. If you play GTA 5, it's actually pretty fine. Red Dead 2 is just, I was using it on a hard drive, so that was my fault. Can we get on with this war? I want to go for Iraq. But I can't do that if they're in a big major ass war. With half of everything. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else then. Wait for the Peninsula Shield Force to disband and go somewhere else. Uzbekistan is looking pretty mighty there for the taking. India. Ew, first of all. Honestly, I don't know anything about computers. If anything, like I said, just look up comparisons between the most recent graphics cards and then, you know. Because like I said, there are this year's cards that run less. They're not as good as the ones from the year before. Or previous ones. And they cost more money, so it's like, you just gotta compare. Monitors, well, if you have them, it's fine. Keyboard and mouse as well, it's fine. I don't have anything really fancy. CPU and stuff like that, I have no clue, and just get a bunch of like big SSDs. Save you the trouble of hard drive, because no game nowadays is gonna need a hard drive. It's not gonna work out. Oh well, there it is. This is what canonically would have happened if Russia actually got serious about whatever they're doing in Ukraine. Oh, they actually got Crimea, whatever. They actually got voted in. How is Iraq getting destroyed so hard? What the hell is Syria doing with little troops? Such an insane fucking war right now. And why are you falling? Well, there goes a good Korea. So much for that. Let me just go ahead and manage all this. You know what? That's fine. My whole build is AMD, just because I already had AMD stuff to begin with. I can't tell you the CPU, but I know GPU is like 6600 or something like that. Yeah, flexible is fine. And then here's some defense. Reconnaissance, hills maybe. Do that. Guard the borders, because of course. Already need a lot of men. We'll get that eventually. And then I'll just wait for the rest to start coming out, so no rush. Making a lot of trucks. We're actually really great with that. But we need weapons, though. Like a lot. And get some Chinese tanks. They're not going to be worth a damn, but we'll get them. Would you look at that? The fall of Kiev. And look, after Jihad, we're not really hated by anyone. Besides the usual suspect. International diplomacy, that's not a good thing for me. Especially because they're gonna do alliances. That's actually really bad. Nice. The world's looking a little bit more safe by the hour. And it's only 2007. Syria is hopefully dying slowly because I can't take this any longer. Jesus Christ. Indonesia always finds a way, huh? That's the wrong one. How is Syria so, like, still standing? Like, at all? My God. I mean, we'll have a new puppet after this, thankfully, but... Jesus. I mean, it's fine, whichever one. They're both gonna work, as long as they do work. If you are gonna fall for the trap of frame generation and fake frames, then Nvidia has DLSS, which is better, but if you're not, then just get the most powerful thing you can. Well, if you already have peripherals, then yeah, it should be fine. And I think this match is also fine. Honestly, we just gotta wait for more support equipment, and we should be okay, and then wait and see what this is like. I think I'll just expand somewhere else. Maybe like a Turkey. Maybe. Maybe find a more naval solution at all. I don't have much in terms of naval, so we'll see what happens. It won't be for a little while, but we'll see what happens. So that'll be it for me, though. I'll work on some other things tomorrow. Again, I don't do stuff on Monday, but yeah. There you go, 2007. May. Awesome. So yeah, I guess. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Hope you get that PC done so you can play GTA 6 in about 3 years. And, as always, until next time, goodbye.